You've seen him for years as Hollywood's bad guy on TV and in movies. Now, listen to him right here. Here's your host, the multi-talented Jasper Cole.
Woohoo! All right. Howdy, and welcome to On the Set with Jasper Cole. This would be your host, Mr. Jasper Cole. Should we talk about Amanda Bynes? According to TMZ, Harvey Levin last week, they were reporting about her being in the hospital because they were saying that she would go like a full 10-hour period being completely lovey, normal Amanda, and then all of a sudden she would switch over into this really, she would call it the bad Amanda, and would be very self-destructive, biting herself and doing bad things to herself. I'm hoping in a way that it actually is a mental illness that can be treated, because I think ultimately that's something that's a lot more manageable than if it actually is a drug problem. In King of Queens, she was a raving bitch. I mean, she was a nightmare. In fact, I don't give a shit. At the
we know that.
series finale party
for King of Queens.
Yeah, we were all at the big season finale party, and even the creator of the show, everyone was getting up and just slamming her.
Wow.
Like what a nightmare she was. When Leah got up, she was actually very tearful, and she was like, I understand, I know, guys, sometimes I wasn't that easy to work with. And Patton Oswalt, the comedian, was standing next to me. He's like, cry, you fucking bitch. You made everybody cry for 9 fucking years. Cry, bitch. Kevin James, Kevin was so great. And Kevin was a producer on the show. So Kevin would go out to the audience. He would talk to the audience. Leah would literally do her lines and exit backstage. Even at the curtain call, she never acknowledged the audience. It was very much like this demure woman. And we were always so shocked because her personality to the public was so like New York and hip and funny. Stars set the tone on a show, especially for the guest stars.
Right. Yeah.
Even at the table read, she would literally come in, sit down, look at her script, not acknowledge anybody in the room. If you're a Jewish porn star, please call in.
Please call in.
I don't know the number. Do you know the number, Ralph?
Oh,
Ralph fell over. If they're
Exactly.
Jewish, okay. That was good. Thank you.
Okay, Planet Earth. If you're Jewish and you're a whore,
and you get paid for it.
call us at
Shiksa, yes, is a non-Jew.
323-284.
Oh, I'm scared.
7826. Again, calling all Jewish whores.
Yeah.
323-284-7826.
I hope this is playing in Nordstrom's right now.
I know.
We'll get a lot of people calling.
Hilarious.
Don't miss a minute of On the Set with Jasper Cole and get the inside scoop on everything going on behind the scenes in Hollywood.